Welcome back to Here's What I Made Earlier, the Bluey Peter channel. Not uploaded in a while because I lost access to the channel, gained back access, uploaded a video from the day I lost access, and now we're here now because I've had a glorious idea. Earlier this week on my YouTube channel, Tom's Comedy Club, I run a podcast called Joking Apart where I interview comedians who are currently on the circuit. I interviewed the one and only Tom Burgess. Tom Burgess works as a comedian. His comedy character is Peter Fleming, you'll know him, and he also works behind the scenes on Bluey Peter in the Bluey Peter offices. He helps sort out the Bluey Peter post. Now I'm not going to use a whole lot of his interview because this is part of the interview highlights mentioned in the introduction video, so you can go watch that, but this caught my eye and it said to me, oh, I should make a video on Bluey Peter animals. It's a short video because this is mainly about the recent incarnation, but we will do a further video talking about the past. So every Bluey Peter fan has a Bluey Peter pet they remember. You have Shep, the Bluey Peter dog. Then a bit more recently you've had the cats, the controversial cats. You have the Bluey Peter tortoises, and you had Iggy the dog. So that's the evolution of popular creatures and a wide range of history. So my era is the Bluey Peter tortoise, the cat scandal, and Iggy the Bluey Peter dog. And as I was getting on, as my era of Bluey Peter is the era that I grew up with, where I was the right age for Bluey Peter. Now I watch Bluey Peter now as an older fan, as a fan of the show. Watching it then as the target demographic was when, so Lindsay and Radzi were left after Barney sadly departed, just before the 60th anniversary of Bluey Peter in 2018. They got this brand new dog, and I couldn't tell you the breed to save my life, but he was called Henry, and he still is the Bluey Peter dog now. It wasn't that long ago, so this video is talking about who on earth is the Bluey Peter dog, Henry. Now, when Henry came into the world of Bluey Peter, they did a whole, let's meet our new dog Henry, and then there were some bloopers around Henry. So what you're about to see is a compilation, right? I say a compilation because it's like, so it's the Welcome Henry video that is available to view in full on the Bluey Peter, on the CBC YouTube channel, because that episode is no longer on the iPlayer. But what I've done is I've compiled it so that it's not the whole thing, because I wanted to keep the key information in this video, because I want this to be a short, sweet video that's got the key information. So you're about to see the Welcome to Henry video, so bits of it, and you're going to see one of my favourite Henry based bloopers that have happened on the show. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Just behind those doors is the newest member of our BP family, our furry little friend Henry. And I've got to say, I am so beyond excited. Come on, Henry, where are you? Okay, here he comes, big moment. I can hear him. Oh, he's so cute. Henry, hello. Oh, wow, you're so lovely to visit. Go on. Say morning, everyone.
The studio. It's a strange environment for a dog to hang out in, but Henry isn't too camera shy. Work it!
So now you're up to speed of who Henry is and what Henry looks like. Now let's hear what Tom Burgess had to say of his experience with Henry. Now I do think Henry, in my opinion, is one of the best Bluey Peter dogs of the modern era. What I mean by in the last 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, let's say the last 8 years, I'm trying to think of a good way, because the Bluey Peter tortoise wasn't that great of a pet, because the Bluey Peter tortoise was only around when it wasn't asleep. So Shelley was a little bit all over the shop, but they did have a cartoon Shelley which was incredible. Iggy, on the other hand, was very, very good, but very sad at the same time. The reason why it was sad because we knew we were going to keep Iggy, because Iggy was being trained to assist the new owner that was going to take Iggy, and it was going to be It's a Blue Peter challenge. So it was a good concept, and I loved Iggy to the end of the earth, but I am quite sad that Iggy left. So if you want to see what it was like when I met Iggy, go and check out Tom's comedy, Tom Mason Vlogs, because I did a archive video, because I met Iggy very briefly in 2012, because Iggy was doing house sitting, where different houses looked after Iggy, and it turned out that some people that live near me, who my mum knows, and it's my brother's friend's parents, ended up looking after the Blue Peter dog. I was ecstatic, because it's like, at that point I hadn't really met any Doctor Who actors, I hadn't met anyone famous yet, so Iggy was my first interaction with the famous people that I know of, because obviously I've got a story that I'll use in stand-up about meeting famous people, but that was my first interaction with a famous, something I'd seen on TV in real life. So go to Tom Mason Vlogs, and it's Tom Mason Archives. It'll be the most recent video on that channel. So what you're about to see now is when Tom Burgess's let's say meeting. So what you're about to see is Tom Burgess's experiences with Henry the dog from a behind the scenes standpoint, because Tom doesn't always get to go into studio, but here is Tom Burgess's behind the scenes experience with Henry from series 2, episode 1 of Joking Apart. And one of the things they say not to do in the TV industry, but I don't know what's wrong, but you keep on doing it. Well, why is it easy to work with Henry, the Blue Peter dog?
Oh, Henry. Well, to be fair, I only really work with him in the office. And there, he's just an absolute delight. So I can't really speak for the studio team. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's a very professional dog. He's the most professional beagle you'll find in the industry. But I remember when he first arrived in the office, everything was new to him. It was quite a noisy place, the office. There were people everywhere. There was so much stimulus for a little dog. And he would sprint up and down the building for hours. And Michelle, who works in the correspondence team, who looks after Henry as well, she would often leave her desk to go to the kitchen or something like that, and he would immediately go, oh, Mum's on the move. He'd get up, he'd start following her, but then he'd lose track of where she'd gone, so he'd just latch on to somebody else. And I had to run down the corridor to follow him, because he nearly went in a lift, and we would never have got him back. I don't know where he would have ended up. 3 lifts, 6 floors, he could have gone anywhere. Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. I think he keeps you from their toes, does Henry? Yeah.
So, there you have it. You're now up to date on who the most recent Blue Peter pet is. It's Henry the dog. Henry that always gets up to mischief. You can watch Blue Peter every Friday at 5 PM on CBC and BBC iPlayer. And they also have a YouTube channel called Blue Peter. There'll be more from Here's One I Made Earlier, reviews, and many, many more coming your way soon. Any suggestions for the type of content you want me to cover? I am trying to work out what my storytelling ability, because I now learned one of the missing ingredient is to create an incredible atmospheric film type of thing, because I don't want to be a YouTuber. I want to XD the word YouTuber, because I'm not a fan of that word, but I do use that on my website, tommason.uk. So, without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and here's one they made earlier! It was trying to be a Blue Peter reference, because I do references at the end of the videos. Not a very good one. I know.